Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday Prelims series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we are going to discuss the prelims based topics, at least 4 to 5 prelims based topics daily from the day's current affairs or the news from the Hindu, Indian Express, and other government sources like PIP and other ministries, so that you can be prelims ready. So today let's discuss the topics of 1st of September 2025. First, we are going to discuss about the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and second about the Raman Magsaysay Award, and third about the Blue Dragons, and finally Central African Republic country mapping. So starting with our first topic, that is the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So why we are discussing this? We all know that there is this 25th SEO summit is happening in Tianjin city of China, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi also attended. And this is the first time the Modi, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visiting this Chinese land after 7 years, after this Galvan clashes between the India and the China. And this SEO, now this SEO summit and the meeting of the leaders at this one platform becomes a significant move as against the Trump's tariff, because the great players like India, China, and Russia are meeting at one place, and you all are aware that we have been witnessing the news and the photo pictures on becoming viral on the social media of the striker, right? That Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Xi Jinping, and the Russian President Vladimir Putin are coming and talking each other, and thanks to the Trump for bringing them together unintentionally. So the netizens are also trolling that, yes, for bringing these three global leaders at the one level, for this bringing together, the Trump at least would get the Nobel Peace Prize. So that is the netizens trolling, right? So the Shanghai Cooperation Organization is very, very important for this prelims as well as the mains examination. So first, let's discuss the evolution of this SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So initially, it was started as a Shanghai 5 in the year 1996. So in the year 1996, these 5 countries, that is China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and the Tajikistan, came together and signed a treaty on deepening military trust in border regions in the Shanghai. So this was the birthplace of this Shanghai Cooperation Organization, which was initially formed as the Shanghai 5. And in the next year, 1997, these 5 members signed a treaty on reduction of military forces in border regions, that is in Moscow, Russia. And there only the Chinese president and the Russian president signed a declaration on multipolar world. They then itself thought of this multipolar world with this Shanghai 5. And then in 2001, another member added, that is this Uzbekistan added entry into this Shanghai 5. So that's how it became the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, with the entry of this Uzbekistan to the Shanghai 5. And the next year, 2002, under this a summit at this St. Petersburg, Russia, SCO statute was established, which tells about the structure, functions, and other details of this Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So this SCO status include all the rules, regulations, structures, and functions of how this organization is going forward. And then in the year 2017, India and Pakistan joined this SCO at Kazakhstan summit. And in the year 2023, Iran joined this grouping. And in the year 2024, Belarus joined this grouping. And say in 2004, this SCO has become as the observer of this United Nations. So SCO has the status of observer status of this United Nations. Observer status means it can participate as a group, as a one identity in this United Nations meetings, but it can only participate and observe and just it will glance through the proceedings of this United Nations meeting, but it does not have the power to vote. So with this, now we have 10 members in this Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Initially, it was started as the Shanghai 5 in 1996, and see, in 2024, it became 10 members. So now coming to the details, it is a permanent intergovernmental international organization. Permanent and the intergovernmental. It includes many governments, right? 10 member states, right? And it's the world's largest regional organization. How we are saying that? See, if we can see in terms of world's total area, this total Shanghai Cooperation Organization countries represent 24% of the world's total area. And coming to the population, it represents 42% of the world's population. And the official languages of this Shanghai Cooperation Organization are Chinese and the Russian. It has 10 member states. Along with the 10 member states, it has two observer states. Those are the Afghanistan and the Mongolia. These are the two observer states. That means they can participate in the proceedings of this SCO, but they do not have any major role in signing or any voting of this declaration. And it has also 14 dialogue partners. Those are the Azerbaijan, Armenia, Bahrain, Egypt, Cambodia, Qatar, Kuwait, Maldives, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and the Nepal. So no need to remember all these 14 dialogue partners, but just remember it has also has 14 dialogue partners. So these members can also participate in the meetings or the proceedings of this SCO summit. So 2 observer states, 14 dialogue partners, and 10 member states. Now coming to the organization structure of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, first it has this Council of the Heads of State, which is a supreme decision making body, which is the supreme decision making body, involves the heads of states, involves the members of that heads of state, and they will meet once in a year. It is this summit, through the summit, and the venue for the summit will be decided based on the Russian alphabetical order, based on the countries names on this Russian alphabetical order. And India hosted the 23rd summit in 2023, that too in the virtual mode. And the last summit was happened in Astana, Kazakhstan, 2024, that is the 23rd summit. And next, after this Council of the Heads of State, we have this Council of the Heads of Government, and it is the second highest body. It will provide the budget for the functioning of this SCO. And coming to the India hosted this 19th meeting of the Council of the Heads of Government in 2020, that too in the virtual mode. And last 23rd meeting was held in Pakistan in the year 2024. And after the Council of the Heads of Government, we have this Council of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So it will include the ministers of the foreign affairs of the representative countries, and their role is to draft the outcome documents, and they meet 1 month prior to the meet of the Council of the Heads of State, and they will become ready for they will get ready this SEO summit to be held. They will meet 1 month prior. Last meeting, 2024 meeting was happened in Astana, Kazakhstan. And then we have the Council of SEO National Coordinators, which will coordinate and direct the day-to-day activities of this SEO. And these Council of SEO National Coordinators are responsible for making necessary preparations for the meetings of the Council of Heads of State, Council of Heads of Government, and the Council of Foreign Affairs or the Foreign Ministers. So this is the organizational structure of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Now moving to it has 2 permanent or the standing bodies. Those are the Secretariat. Permanent Secretariat. Its Secretariat is situated in Beijing, China. And second is the Executive Committee of the SEO RATS, that is the Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure. So its secretariat is located in this Tashkent, Uzbekistan. So this RATS is mainly dealt with the security situation of this security and the defense situation of this member countries of this SEO. The SEO Secretary General of the Secretariat and the Director of this RATS Executive Committee are appointed by the Council of Heads of State for a 3-year term. Remember, the Secretariat Secretary General as well as the Director of this Executive Committee of the RATS are appointed by the Council of Heads of State for a 3-year term. So this is all about the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in the prelims perspective. Now moving to a second topic, that is the Raman Magsaysay Award. So why we are discussing this? See, for the first time in the Indian history, Indian non-profit organization named Educate Girls, which is also known as the Foundation to Educate Girls Globally. So this year 2025, this NGO, this non-profit organization has awarded this Raman Magsaysay Award. And this foundation was started in the Rajasthan. Improve the literary skills among the underprivileged women or in the rural areas. And along with this Educate Girls NGO, other two are also awarded this award, that is the Shahina Ali of Maldives and the Flaviano Antonio L. Villanueva of the Philippines. So coming to the 2025 award, so this is the 67th Ramsay. So this is the 67th Raman Magsaysay Award. So this 2025 awards were given on the theme Illuminating Our Future. Here you can see the three awardees, that is the Shahina Ali from Maldives. She has been awarded this award for her unwavering commitment in protecting the marine ecosystem in the Maldives. And from India, Foundation to Educate Girls Globally have been awarded this Raman Magsaysay Award. And India, this is the first time an organization has been awarded, recognized with this Raman Magsaysay Award. Before this, from India, there were 60 persons only, not even an organization. 60 persons are awarded with this Raman Magsaysay Award. And coming to the third person, that is the Flaviano Antonio L. Villanueva from Philippines. He has been awarded for his lifelong mission to uphold the dignity of the poor and the oppressed. He worked for the poor and the oppressed in his nation, that is the Philippines. So this year 2025, 3 awards are being given to Shahina Ali from Maldives for marine ecosystem protection, Foundation to Educate Girls Globally from India for ensuring the gender justice by giving the education to the girls in remote areas and the underprivileged sections of the society. And third, Flaviano Antonio L. Villanueva from Philippines. He was awarded for his unwavering commitment and a lifelong mission to uphold the dignity of the poor and the oppressed. So this is this year's 2025 Raman Magsaysay Awards content or the topics. Now moving to the static portion, that is the basic portion. What are these awards? So these awards are the Asia's premier prize and the highest honor. It is also known as the Nobel Prize of, it is also known or often described as the Nobel Prize of Asia. So what it will do, it will recognize the greatness of spirit shown in the selfless service to the peoples of Asia. It will recognize the peoples, whoever is contributing selflessly to the people of Asia. For those members, this Ramsan Magsaysay Award will recognize and will award this as a gesture of gratitude. This was established in 1957 by the Rockefeller Brothers Foundation in concurrence with the Philippines government. So, who is this Raman Magsaysay? The Raman Magsaysay is the 7th president of the Philippines, and he was known for his generosity, humility, honesty, and his hard work for the people of the Philippines. So, inspired by the work of this Raman Magsaysay, the Rockefeller Brothers Foundation or the Rockefeller Brothers Fund started this Raman Magsaysay Award in collaboration with the Philippines government in 1957. The first awards are being given in 1958. So from 1958 to 2008, these were given in 6 categories. Those are the government service, public service, community leadership, journalism, literature and the creative communication arts. And fifth is the peace and the international understanding. And sixth is the emergent leadership. So remember, these were given till only 2008 under these categories. But from the next year, that is from 2009, there was no fixed categories. These fixed categories have been removed except for this emergent leadership. Now they are giving the awards for the selfless contribution for the people of the Asia. There are no fixed categories for giving this award. But there is one, this is emergent leadership is there. These are announced annually on August 31st. Why August 31st? Because this is the birth anniversary of the Raman Magsaysay, the 7th president of the Philippines. And the formal ceremony will be held in Manila every November. And at that ceremony, this Raman Magsaysay award will be given to the awardees in the form of Raman Magsaysay Award medallion, and the certificate are presented on this November at this formal ceremony which is going to happen in Manila, Philippines. So this is about the Raman Magsaysay Award. And coming to a third topic, that is the blue dragon. So you can see the picture of the blue dragon here. Actually, it is a sea slug. Sea slug means marine invertebrate. It's a small sea slug which is of 4 centimeters length. So why we are discussing this means, see, the presence of these sea slugs or the blue dragons in the beaches. The beaches of Spain led to the closure of these beaches. Why? Because of the venom present in these feathers or the stings. And these are the most ferocious stings in the animal world. If anyone got sting or the bite from this blue dragon, the person will get nausea, vomiting, and sometimes it will even lead to death also. So that's why, to avoid the harmful effects of this blue dragon, the beaches like Vivas in Gaudamer, Segura, and Santa Barbara Beach in La Nina, Dela, Conception, and the Famara beaches in Lanzarote are closed because of the presence of the blue dragons. So we'll see about this blue dragons. So it is often described as the most beautiful killer in the ocean. It is also known as the Glaucus atlanticus, which is a small type of sea slug, that is the marine invertebrates. It actually lives on the ocean surface, thereby drifting with the ocean currents. It floats upside down, and it is a foraging predator. Foraging predator. It feeds on the jellyfish and other animals. It is a foraging predator, and it has tentacles that contain strong stinging cells. See, this blue drum used as a defensive, like a protective mechanism, defensive mechanism. Basically, these are found in the warm and the mild waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and the Indian Oceans. And they feed on jellyfish and the venomous siphonophores. And and they take in the venom of what they eat and store it at the tips of their finger. So that's why these become the most beautiful killers of the ocean. See, actually, these are found in the warm and the mild waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and the Indian Ocean, but not in the Mediterranean Sea region. See, the presence of these blue dragons in the Spain has been a shocking truth or the shocking revelation for the scientist also, because blue dragons' usual habitat is warm and mild waters of the Atlantic, Pacific and the Indian Ocean only, but they are not found in the Mediterranean Sea region, which includes the Spain also. So that's why the scientists are alarmed and they are saying that yes, the Mediterranean waters are also rising faster. Rising faster. So that's why this Mediterranean Sea is also becoming the home ground for these blue dragons. Coming to the final topic, that is the Central African Republic. You can see here, it is located in the Central African, which is a landlocked country. Its capital is Bangui, which is passed across this Ubangi River. It is also a francophone country. So what is this francophone country means? Francophone countries are the countries which have French as their official language. Coming to the drainage, it has rivers Ubangi, which is the tributary of the Congo River, and the Chari River, also the Lake Chad. The highest point is the Mount Engoye, and its climate is the moist savanna type of climate. Here you can see the border countries of the Central African Republic, South Sudan, Sudan, Chad, Cameroon, Republic of the Congo, and the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo. So that's all for today. Thank you.